Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do something a little different. It still has to do with hair, but just a little different from what I normally do. I saw I Know Lee's video and she decided to use one product to style her hair. So she washed her hair, conditioned it, rinsed everything out, didn't put anything else in her hair besides just the mousse. Then she did a perm rod set and sat under the dryer for 20 minutes. And then her hair was dry and she was ready to go. So she did her whole style under an hour. So I want to test that today. I want to try it out on my hair because my hair always takes a long time to dry and it always takes a long time to set in a specific style. However, I know that I also get heavy-handed with leave-ins and oils. So if I'm just using one product, maybe that'll change. So I'm gonna go in with the same exact product that she did, and it is my beloved Mousse Def from the Dew. So this is the product that I'm gonna be using today. Right now I'm just deep conditioning and I didn't feel like sitting under the dryer, so I just have on all my hats. So I'm gonna rinse this out. I'm not gonna put any leave-in, no oil, just this, only this, and we'll see what happens. Honestly, I am a little nervous because I've never just used a styling product without a leave-in or at least an oil. So I am a little nervous, but it seems to be the thing to do. It seems to be working. So I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna work for your girl too. So we'll see. Let me go rinse this out and then I'll be right back. So I just washed out the deep conditioner. Now in Lee's video, she put the foam all over her head all at one time, but I'm not that brave, so I'm just gonna separate it into two sections. I didn't put any leave-in, no oil, and my hair looks like this. Just regular old hair. So she got this idea from her stylist doing her hair like that. So her stylist, well, you should go watch her video and figure out what her stylist did to make her want to do this video at all. But in her video, she did a perm rod set. So what I'm going to try to do is a braid out because I've been really enjoying braid outs here recently. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take this and I'm still just gonna pump a lot out. My hands keep slipping. I'm just gonna pump out a nice amount. Shoot, this might be able to go over my whole head. But it is so thick. You see how slow that's going? I love this stuff. It smells good. Okay. She said it turned her hair white. Okay, let me add some more hair because I definitely put a lot. Mix this in. My hair looks pretty white, so I'm doing medium sections and I am gonna go in with my Felicia Leatherwood brush to detangle because this is, well, I can't say it is the best detangling brush on the market, but it's been the best for me. That's what I'll say. It really seemed to work it in when I brushed it. I'm gonna grab really tight so that my roots can lay down pretty well. And when I get towards the end, I'm gonna brush it out. And this is not a braid out tutorial, so I'm not going to go through all the steps. I just want to show you. I'm trying to figure this out for myself, see if this is a new technique. I'm gonna put a little more on the end and throughout the braid and do a little bantu knot or hanging knot, whichever you prefer to call it. So I did my whole head in the braids. I'm gonna sit under the dryer for exactly 20 minutes and see if it dries. If it doesn't, well, either way, I'll come back in 20 minutes to say whether it dried or whether it didn't. I'm praying that it does, because if it dries and if it's cute and if it's still moisturized, we're gonna have us a winner. So let me get under the dryer and I'll be back. So it's exactly 20 minutes later, and I have to admit, like, these feel like they're dry. They feel dry. They literally feel like, This one is damp. And, oh. This one feel like it ain't even been, was it under the dryer? This one feels like it hasn't even been under the dryer at all. Was it under there? It had to have been under there. So all of the other ones feel dry. And you know what? I wonder if it is the actual like bonnet attachment that not bonnet, but it's like an attachment to your blow dryer that can make it a big dryer. So I have two. I have one from Sally's that I can't seem to locate right now, but the one I was using was from African Pride as far as the attachment, and that's what she used too. So I wonder if it's something with just the front of it not really being able to get your hair all the way dry. So I want to find my other one to see if that one works better. I know I'm going to sit back under this dryer and then I'll just take it all out in the morning, because right now, like, I had a full hour to get this done before I needed to go to sleep, because I'm not a morning person, and I'm approaching that hour in probably about 15 minutes. So I am going to sit under the dryer for the rest of the 15 minutes, and then I'll just take it out later on. Kind of sucks, but I don't know. I honestly think it is that attachment, and it's a big difference being able to sit under like an actual like hooded dryer rather than sitting under an attachment. So we'll see. I don't know. Even if the 15 minutes goes past and it dries, I'm still not gonna take it out until in the morning, because I really need to go to sleep. I really need to go to sleep, or I'm not gonna be no good in the morning. So it's the next day. I told y'all I had to go to sleep. I couldn't stay up late. But I ended up sitting under the dryer for 10 more minutes, and the back was completely dry. I even took down a little bit of this one just to make sure like it was all the way dry, and it was. But this one still feel like it had never even been under the dryer. And I don't know if it's the way that I sit under the hooded dryer, or the way that the not the hooded dryer, but like the bonnet dryer. I don't know why it just did not get this one, and this one was still damp, but this one was fully wet, like literally, like I could still hear the foam, like nothing had happened with it. So I was like, I don't have anything else to do. So I know that it worked for everywhere else, so I will say that. But as far as it working for everywhere, it just didn't. And I'm gonna start taking it down so I can see what the ending result looks like, even though I didn't do it in, you know, that specific amount of time. I do think that it would work with other styles. Like, I know for sure that, you know, braids take usually a little longer to dry. At least for me, it does. But look at this shine and this definition though. Sheesh. Right off the bat, I already had this in my mind anyway, but I'm going to use just a little oil while I'm separating it, just to try to keep it together. My camera ended up cutting off. So I don't know exactly what I was talking about, but I think that I was talking about using an oil to take to separate the rest of my hair. And I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I don't want to end up with super frizzy hair, so I'm gonna and I'll take some back here out. And it's not even that I think, see, it's not even frizzing up, it's just, I don't know, like a security blanket, you know, like having oil. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit, nothing that's heavy at all, just something to help my fingers glide. And it's already breaking up. In a lot of areas I can feel it. So I don't always need to look to see where that separation is happening. Like sometimes you can just feel where it's happening. And I can feel the hold from the mousse, but like I actually cannot tell a difference. Like it doesn't feel less moisturized with the moisturizer. That to me is a really good sign, and it's breaking up really easily. Let me move into this white section. So it's breaking up very easily by itself using this as well. So that is always a plus, because then it leaves you with less frizz, and then you don't have to make life choices like, should I separate this? Is it gonna frizz my hair? Like you don't have to worry about it. So let me take it all down and see what it looks like, and then I'll come back with my final review. So I took out all the braids, as you saw, and I separated them, and I picked my hair out just a tiny bit because I know I am an over picker, and I needed you guys to be able to see this definition. Don't focus on the style. I don't really know. I mean, I guess it's to go for a fro, a little curly fro, but don't focus on the style. The style is not what it's about. It's about this. First of all, okay, before I come up close to show you this definition, because I don't think that you can see all the definition from there, from right there. I don't think you can see all the definition from right there. My hair feels good, genuinely. It feels strong, it feels healthy, it feels nice. Didn't use a leave-in. And then when I did use that oil, when I went to the bathroom to finish taking it out and pick it, I forgot the oil, so I didn't use anymore. No leave-in, no oil, only for this section. Look at that, it's just, let me come show you. Do y'all see this definition? This is definition. Definition is what this is. Now that I've shown you, I'm not gonna do it because the Lord is working on me. So I'm not gonna over pick it. Just want to pick it out a little more now that I've shown you guys. Just to kind of, I guess, give it some type of shape. I don't really know. I'm kind of actually feeling this little fro thing. So after all is said and done, obviously I will be doing this again. Like, this is definitely going to be one of my go-to things because I can get it done quickly. Not only can I get it done quickly, but it dries quick enough to where I know if I'm in a bind, it'll be dry. Even if I have to hold the dryer up here for a little bit, it'll be dry. And then also, I can rely on it. Mousse Def has not failed me, not once. If you have not gone to the do yourself a favor and get your hands on it. Just grab it. Grab it. Grab it like a hand in church. Grab it. Because you need it. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter what your hair type is. It doesn't matter what your length is. It doesn't matter if you, because like my hair is not the thickest, but it got you fooled, don't it? My hair is not, I do not have high density, and I have fine strands. Fooling you. Why? Because I do the do. Go get you some right now. Target, Sally's, online, Instagram, everywhere. Get it. The whole collection. Hasn't steered me wrong yet. Not one product. But this Mousse Def, well, I feel like will hands down always be one of my favorites. Well, that's it for today. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.